Minister of Finance, Mrs. Adeosun, says the federal government now has a new strategy to fight the rising cost of food across the country. She says government will invest massively in infrastructure to beat down the cost, and that will ultimately help fast-track economic development. She was speaking this morning on Channels Television's program Sunrise Daily.
Food prices are a very strange phenomenon in Nigeria because as food prices are very high in the urban areas, there is food rotting in various parts of the country. If you go to Benue, you can walk on literally rotting oranges, just fallen off the trees. What's the problem? Evacuation. Niger State, the governor, we were speaking to him recently, he was talking about yam, just rotting, because the cost of transportation is so high that bringing it into Abuja from some of those regions is just prohibitive. So we feel that one of the problems, and that was one of the things the committee looked at, is actually the transportation costs. What the farmers are getting is actually quite low. It's actually the transportation costs into the urban areas that's causing food price escalation. Now the solution is to solve the infrastructure problem. But that's a long-term solution. It takes a year, 2 years to get a road going. What do we do in the meantime? Government is looking at that. We're working very hard, particularly on rice at the moment. How do we support our rice farmers to get the price of rice down? So that there is work being done on that, and I think you'll hear some fairly positive news on that fairly soon.